Okay, so we are live. I know. Hang on. Binnah After Dark. Okay, I'm ready. So, look, I really just needed to start this tribal meeting, and even if I'm the only one who shows up, I made a list of things to talk about because it's like with yoga, just have to start somewhere. And the reason that I didn't do the first one was the government, the letter from the TGA. So nothing's really come of that. I'm like right up in their face, like, what are you going to do? Like, pull the trigger, let's go, yalla. And so far, it's been a bit of a soft cock on their side. So anyway, I don't want to get cocky myself. Yes, it seems to be a different tactical approach, like to just not be afraid to call them. We'll see how this tactic goes, but I'm not going to hide and be scared anymore of the government. Anyway, so we're just waiting on the next move. We're just waiting, tick-tock, tick-tock. Or there could be no move, and life goes on. The second we got into it, I was pretty depressed, to be honest. I was really depressed. We were hungry, things were slow, and I was just depressed. So that's just being brutally honest. And then last night, I was kind of going to do it, and then there was no response from anyone. So I just kind of thought, oh, and the angels were going, Monday, do it Monday. So I was like, all right. Okay. So, hi, Ray. Oh, shit. Fuck. I think I fucked this up. Hang on. I have to start this again. No, it's on. It's good. Whew. I just need a bit more cord. So, hi, Rachel. I saw that jewelry that you're doing. It's amazing. Was it jewelry or something really artistic? And I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. Okay. Where were we? Tickety Boo Tribe. Reasons that this meeting has been delayed. Figuring in life that you just have to start somewhere with things. I just want to move that light a little. It's my healing sharky light. Because like a shark is one of our totems. You can see it's a shark. Hang on, it's facing me. Yeah. It just is. Whether we like it or not, it's just become one of our totems to swim with sharks. So, yeah, and the reason that I wanted to do these tribal meetings is because sometimes people can't afford a consultation. Sometimes people have a question. I'm going to go through the list and just tick things off. Got my boss lady crystal wand beside me tonight. So, where were we? Oh, okay. So, like the Black South, I get a lot of personal messages, and the other day I got a message from a beautiful lady, and she was showing me her pictures, and then I just got called away, and I was like, I'll come back to this in a few minutes, and it was motel business, and then I got distracted with some relationship stuff going on in the motel with a couple and the police and all that sort of stuff. and lovely people. So and I know she's probably watching, Crystal. So I love you, Crystal. So I didn't get back to her, right? And her photos were like a perfect specimen of an Escher. It was like all white and gooey with like a black center. And because I didn't respond like straight away, or not straight away, within 6 hours, by the time I got back to it, she had scraped out the infection, right? So black salve, you have to know, never, ever, 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 ever gets infected, right? It's an immune response. So your whole immune system is like activated and rushing towards the source, because black salve doesn't eat away the cancer. What it does is, like, your body produces internal cancers. You can look this up yourself. I don't know the number, 36, let's just say, a year. And then your own immune system destroys them, because cancer's like where the blood can't transmute the amount of poisons in it. And because we're just genetically wired or biologically wired to get up in the morning and do the things we're supposed to do, the body very cleverly stores what it can't detoxify into these little rubbish receptacles known as tumors. So those are internal tumors. Skin cancer is a little bit of a different beast, because it's got the, obviously there's a sun connection there, but it has been proven that, if your terrain, let's say, is geared, you can absorb more sun and actually live off the sun. So no, getting back to this story, so it is immune response. So what's basically happening is the black salve is not gouging out big holes, right? It's not burning, it's not acid, it's not burning off the cancer, right? You can try black salve on spots all over your body, that, like on your inner thigh, your wrist. I tried 6 different spots, and it will not react unless there is something either, one, abnormal, and we are using that for the I don't know what the word is, to not get disqualified things. And that's another thing that is maybe for the black salve group. But anything abnormal. So it works on things like Magellan's and stuff as well. But what it does is it's stopping the body's own immune system from recognizing and then ejecting or absorbing these abnormal cells, which are like cancer. So it's never, ever, ever in the history of black salve, no one has ever reported it getting infected. It looks infected, and doctors will think it's infected. Let me put this down. My microphone. Yeah, it looks infected, and doctors will say it's infected, but it's actually, if you just let it go, you'll see the magic of black salve, right? So what had happened was the wire and stuff would have turned yellow, would have turned brown, would have turned black, and would have fallen off. But because she panicked, she went and scraped out the infection, which is not an infection, right? Scraped it out, and then put Prid in it. Right, so I'm not judging her because she didn't know any better, and like I feel personally responsible that I wasn't like onto it faster, but I'm getting there. I'm getting more responsive. So I just said to her, like, just stand under the shower and just wash that shit out, and don't even like use anything to clean it, just use water, and then just wait and see, wait and watch, and hopefully it can still recover from the damage she's done to it. I mean, it will, because that's just what black salve does. So these are the reasons. This is one of the main reasons that I feel like I have to. Okay, I can push this back. Hang on. I can push that back, and I can lean forward a bit. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons that I feel like I have to do these more regular sort of talks with people and answer questions. Because one, with black salve, people can make stupid mistakes. So I will do questions that are specific to like question and answer sessions specific to the black salve research group, and I do personal consultations, so people can book me for, I think it's half an hour, maybe less, to ask me questions, but the consults always go over time. What else? Yeah. So I don't know whether there's a link here. I would like, if anyone does have questions, like I've given myself 45 minutes to an hour to answer people's questions. Like I have stuff to talk about, but I would rather answer people's questions. And I have only myself to blame because daylight saving in Australia, my God, like you'd think at 46 years of age that I could work out daylight saving. Like I'm like, because I met at 7:30 thinking, oh, it's 8:30 in Sydney and Melbourne. And then I'm like sitting on the couch after doing like mad posting all day. And my brain is just so fluffy at the moment. And I was like, oh shit, no. 7:30 is 6:30 in Sydney and Melbourne. And they're going to be like doing their kids and dinner and stuff. And that's like, so I was like, oh no, if I make it 9 o'clock Queensland, it'll be 8 o'clock Sydney when it's the opposite. And so I have been doing this with like traveling interstate across the border to visit family and friends for years. Like, it's like you think I would, but I'm like, no, they're 9 o'clock's forwards. I'm in backwards. I'm in forwards. I'm in backwards. So it's just like super confusing. Super confusing. So this is why we have only myself to blame that I didn't sort of set this up better and even take questions in advance that I can answer for the good of all. But again, you have to start somewhere. And now that my life has stabilized a lot at the MSM Motel, Hare Krishna, bless Hare Krishna, Hail Krishna, I can actually facilitate more regular sort of, I can do my yoga at 11 a.m. daily, and I can do these talks on some kind of schedule that suits everybody and myself. So it's like, you know, I need to work out, is it a Sunday night? Is it a Monday night that people want? And for if you are like, because I said to this woman, you haven't read my book and about Black Salve, and she was like, no. And I was like, she's like, I'm going to buy your salve and the book. And I was like, oh, you need to read the book. Like, I'll give it to you, but Lisa's, you know, she's like making sure that I get fed and cares for me on a daily basis. So, you know, and people should like want to pay for the book because it is the most instructional, simple set of instructions for salving. And the only danger with Black Salve is that you use it in a wrong way, and you might think, oh yeah, just like keep whacking it on and it'll work better. And it's like the opposite. Like, it's like if you keep whacking it on, it's like, I'll go into this in more detail another time, but it is like extremely counterproductive to the process. And you'll be in a lot of pain, and you could end up in the emergency room, and then they're going to be like, oh, this Black Salve stuff, it's just evil, and because they don't understand what it is. All right, my microphone's low. I'm catching all this together. I'll have to hold it. Okay, I still have no questions, and I have a few viewers. So, all right, what else? Okay, so Lisa has made a video, and I'm not exactly sure whether she's published it or not. And it's so beautiful, it made me cry. I woke up, like I had a little nap after doing some cleaning, and then I woke up, and she'd made this really heartfelt, because she was like, you're the queen of videos, like I don't know whether I can like do this video, and I was like, no Lisa, it's so from the heart, and you're talking about how you use the product, you love the product, and your grandson uses the product, and it's honest, all right? And I actually, because I haven't been using the miracle serum, because I'm like, we're running really low, so I need to like give it to everyone else. And then after watching Lisa's testimony, I was like, you know what, I'm going to use it in my routine. So I do like wash my face, I use oil, and then I use some sort of cleanser, which I don't make yet myself. And then I use my new psychic spray as a toner. So I usually take the lid off and just use it on a cotton pad. And this has like niacinamide and colloidal silver and colloidal copper and hyaluronic acid and aloe vera water and doTERRA essential oils. And it's like really good for protection, but it's also amazing. Niacinamide, it's saturated with niacinamide. And anybody who knows skincare knows it's one of the hottest ingredients because it's anti-aging and very regenerative and healing. So I use that, and then I usually put the golden beauty butter on, or the golden salve on. And then, so I thought tonight, like, I'll just, because I have a few, sorry, just outside energy, put that evil eye up, protection. Where was I? Oh, zits. I have a few zits at the moment. I think it's like because I'm smashing into the zeolite. I'm handling it now. When I first took the zeolite, it was all like, if I took too much, my whole right eye was like, if people could see it was inflamed. But that's all settled down now, and it's all moved into this left shoulder. So that's sort of like, I know when I've upped my zeolite dose because this shoulder starts to go off. So I thought, I'm going to use the miracle serum, and I was astonished myself how it hydrates, but it doesn't leave the skin. Like, I really like a moist, salvy, oily feeling on my skin, and then it all to sink in because I put DMSO in my product, so it all drags in. But this absolutely plumps and hydrates, but it's also really healing. Like, it's visibly heal stuff, and that's the heliochrysanthem oil. So it made me like happy. It made me happy that Lisa had gone ahead and said, like, can I start pre-selling the miracle serum and ordering the expensive, because they're so expensive, our ingredients for this, like these only the most premium. She's like, which aloe should I get, the normal aloe gel or the golden premium? I'm like, golden premium, Lisa. Even if other people don't know, we'll know. And because Lisa just works, she gets paid in products basically, and I can see her also thinking, my miracle serum, we need to get this going again because I don't want to run out. So nice. It's raining. It's beautiful. So look at this dress. Hang on, just quickly. Look at this dress. I got this for $1.33 at the op shop, and it's handmade. Someone's made it, or mum's made it. And it goes like, look, I'll show you. It goes all the way to the floor, and get this, it's got pockets. Nah. Okay, so I'm going to get onto the zeolite supplier. I have the Aussie zeolite. I am obsessed with it. I've learned how to drive it now. I know how to, like, what days where I've got something like a lot on, I might not have as much the day before, the night before, because I know that it's going to bring on the symptoms of detox. And so I've gone from like a quarter of a teaspoon, moved up to half a teaspoon, moved up to a bit bigger than half a teaspoon, and I'm sharing it with my dog. And what is saving me from, like, when I do feel it's sort of like tapping, like it feels like someone's tapping on the bottom of my legs where all the toxins and metals are stored. And it can feel a bit pins and needly. And then the minute that, leaf just fell, I apply the magic butter, it's like relief. So it's definitely helping. I wonder if I can like put colloidal zinc in the magic butter, because Dr. Amanda says that magnesium and zinc are really good pair. They're really good partners. So as far as magic butter goes, Tickety Boo Tribe, I have one holy butter left because I couldn't stop cracking into them myself and giving them away to people that I loved. I have one holy butter, and that is $88.80. I have 2 lavender sunshines, and those are $77.70. And I have maybe 3, maybe 4 peppermint butters left. So the other ones are like sweeter lavender frankincense. It doesn't smell a lot in the tin, but once it opens up, it is beautiful. Lavender sunshine is lavender, but with more of a zingy citrus hit. Peppermint has wintergreen and menthol, and it's so good for sports injuries. And I don't know, just the cooling of the peppermint with the warming of the DMSO infused into the clove, and it's like clove infused DMSO plus some other infused DMSOs plus magnesium has me holding my back. Imagining that I'm putting it on my lower back right now. Magnesium oil made on colloidal silver, shea, coconut oil, beeswax, yeah, and then the various doTERRA essential oils, something else in there, cacao butter. So it's a simple formula, and it is, yeah, it is. I'm going to sell them together. I'm going to sell the Zeolite and the magic butters together. I'll put together 50 ml jars of the magic butter because I have one 50 ml glass jar because some people don't like the tin. So I have one 50 ml glass jar of peppermint crisp. And when I can get onto Sunshine about, because I'm pretty sure she offered in the past if I wanted to sell that zeolite, I would sell those together because the detox from zeolite is so gentle. And I saw a study where 97% of people's cancers was cured by it, and I just sort of thought, oh yeah. But I'm starting to see, like, because we all know cancers are when the body when you clean, cancers are caused because the body couldn't deal with its toxins, so it created these internal rubbish receptacles known as a tumor. And so when the body can open up again all those elimination channels, it can eat its own cancer. That's what it does. Like, the body has a self-heal mechanism. Give it the correct tools and it will heal itself every single time. I'm watching that. I should turn that off. Yeah, so where were we? Sorry, I got distracted by the messages. Yeah, so the fact that the zeolite, but one thing I'm not sure about, and I need to ask about because I'm really into drinking the urine, the orin, the gold, the liquid gold, but because of zeolites, because it cages these metals and eliminates them through the kidneys and through shit and through farting, gas, do I want to be drinking that caged metal back into my body? So that's a serious question that I have, because it's my own, like every other substance, I know that the kidneys are filtered out and it's good for you and it's going back into you. So like if I have a juice, that's when I'll usually try and do like a loop, like, so I think, all that juice has just gone all through me and I can get like a double hit of those vitamins. This shit's real. Like, if you're not into it and you think, oh, that's gross, I did too when I first heard about it. I was like, we don't need all that, we're so healthy. But then when I did this like investigation of like the actual research and science behind urine therapy, it makes a lot of sense. And there's clinics in India where they specifically treat breast cancer just with urine therapy. So yeah, interesting question about the zeolite. I have to ask Dr. Amanda or the urine group. Okay, and then more tickety-boo herbal business. I probably should have opened with this, but like, my first video is always just warming up. Okay, was the black salve capsule. So we have a delay on the black salve capsules. There is, I don't know why. We ordered them express over a week ago. They keep saying they're in transit. We're going to try and chase them up through Australia Post. And that's because for some reason our suppliers can't seem to get Chaparral, maybe because it's so popular as a cancer cure. Maybe it's to do with the shipping. But this is the only reason that any orders currently are delayed, is we're just waiting on Chaparral. And like I said, we expected it here this time last week. So it's like, and it was paid express. So yes, these are the signs of the times that we're dealing with, but all in divine time, everything will arrive, and I'll do my magic on the healing substances that I do. Like, I only ever work when I'm in a high vibration, but I'm in a high vibration like a lot more lately, so I can get a lot more done. What else? Oh, coming soon we have the violet flame tea. So these are the things that are coming soon, right? For old school tickety boo. Lisa doesn't even remember the breast salve. That was before her time. There's things that were before. I've got customers that have been with me for 5 years, and they're like, "What about this product?" I'm like, "You've still got that product. I made that. I haven't made that in years, and you still got it. Oh, I love it. I love that. When are you going to make more?" So violet flame tea, super popular. That's got blue butterfly. I think it's got lavender. I'm not sure. I have to look back on it now. It's been so long since I made it, but it was so popular, and so I loved it. I loved it so much, and everyone I made it to who came to my shop or studio was always so like calm on it and felt really good when they had it. And like especially if they came in all stressed out, and they'd have the tea and then they'd calm down and then their heart would brighten up. And yeah, it was popular and it had a nice taste. A lot of people are fussy. The breast salve, so that's like a similar to Golden Salvation, but or Golden Beauty Balm, but with iodine. So I put iodine in that. And we use like oils that are specific to apoptosis of breast cancer cells. What else? Oh yeah, we still have some little bottles of black seed oil. We were running a promotion. I'm not really sure whether we're still running that, but we will have the full range of black seed oil back in stock soon. We will get there. We are getting there. And I am looking right now, and Lisa, if you're watching, at any point, can you help me? I need to find vaginal pessaries, like little, they're like tampons, but like they're like a silicone mold. And so I usually use black seed oil. Don't use it if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant, or like think you might be pregnant. The black seed oil capsules as a pessary. So if you have any bacterial vaginoosis, to stick one of the black seed oil capsules in your vagina is very soothing and healing. You can also squirt colloidal silver in there, and you can also use a garlic clove. Yeah. All the old midwives out there, like, yeah, Binnah, we know that one. So, yeah. But I want to make these pessaries because I really, you know, because I had a partner for so many years and then became sexually active again. And, you know, dealing with all that there's different pHs and lovers, I'm celibate for now, is like, yeah, I've realized that after sex you can be, you know, and when you're sexually active, you can get stuff happening in the vagina that's like itchy, uncomfortable. So yeah, garlic is one solution. Getting a big syringe and squirting colloidal silver up and just sort of tilting upwards in your pelvic area, putting your legs against the wall or whatever for a while will absolutely soothe it. Thanks, Graves. Likes my outfit. It's such a nice outfit. Thanks. Like, it goes all the way to the ground. I'll show you. You might have missed the fashion parade. It's all the way to the ground. Yeah, and it's got pockets. So, okay, I think that's it. That is what's my time like? God, I'm so good on time now. It's 9:30. So that's nice and quick. I think it's easier to make quicker videos where people can watch them because we're all so busy. People send me videos. Again, I do not have time to watch those videos. And pretty much like if I get some spare time, I just want to drink water on the balcony and look at nature. I want to watch high vibrational videos. Yes, the big split has happened. So, you know, if you're following me and you're friends with me, then you're obviously like got that bent for something more spiritual and something higher, and you've chosen to be jab free, or some of you haven't, but you've still got that, like you can still feel the shift happening between those who want to be controlled and do as they're told and those who are blossoming and blooming in this like age of enlightenment and blissful higher frequencies. And there's an open-heartedness that's blooming. I'm growling. All right. Okay. So the miracle order is on pre-sale. The more people that order it, the quicker we can make it, because some of those oils, those essential oils, are very expensive, like over $100 each for Heliochrysostom, frankincense. I think rose is like $150 for 5 mils, but they're really potent, pure oils, and I couldn't use anything else now. I've experienced them. But what I really want to add, because it's so, so important, is that you put it in the fridge if you have a jar. If you have a serum pump and the next batch we're going to do 30 ml serum pumps, you're good to go. It will not shrink down. But anything in a jar like this, or even in these little pots that Lisa does, the jewel pots that she buys us, if you have the miracle gel in those, even if you get like a trio of the black salve, miracle gel, and golden, the salving trio, put it in the fridge. It will shrink down. It will still be an amazing product, and you can probably just add a little bit of colloidal silver or something and bring it back up, but it can almost be a bit stingy, so the water content will evaporate. It doesn't do it in the serum pumps. It only does it in the jar bottles. All right, good. Well, apoptosis. Yes, that's cell death. Yes, absolutely. And that's why I should get on as a guest is Nels, because he's been doing all talk about the sun and how one of the functions of the sun is apoptosis. And things like bloodroot have a very good scientific research record of causing apoptosis. I hope I'm saying it right. In cells, yeah. So by the way, Grapes, I bought that book the other night on Saturday night. I bought the What Really Makes You Ill. So my healing with DMSO is caught in the bloody mail, like my chaparral and like everything else in Australia. But it's so congested with mail right now, especially coming out of Melbourne. So I knew I had the healing with DMSO coming, but like because I kept recommending this book by Dawn Lester so much, I thought I really have to fucking get it. So I invested $50 to get the to get it from Amazon. It was $95, I think, at Dimmick, so it's expensive. So yay! I'm so excited. All right. That is it, because nobody has questions. Grace has told me I have a nice outfit, but you did ask me about cell death, and he might rewind back and have more questions about black salve next time, but I did want to keep it small, short, big, but short today, just because like I'm personally responsible because I fucked up the times, daylight saving, I didn't announce it in advance, I changed the times constantly, and so next time I will rendezvous it, and I will run a separate specific black salve room if I can. I don't know if I can do that. Might have to do that on Zoom. Anyway, we just float with the technology that we've got. We just make the best we can. And I know people are lonely out there, so I'm trying to draw you in somehow to do yoga, crystal necklaces. Yeah, to do yoga and to focus on your health and to commune with like-minded souls and ask each other questions and answer each other questions, not just about me answering questions. Plenty of my friends are extremely knowledgeable on health. And so, yeah, so let's do it. Yalla. All right, love you so much. Have a fabulous night. Thank you so much for watching. I want to show you this crystal. I just want to show you this crystal. I just want to show it to you again. Okay, peppermint crisp. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. Mwah. Love you. Namaste. Thank you for watching. Good night.